what I want to do today is I want to talk to you about the buying process as a whole. Hey everyone, Justin Mays here with Prime Property Turkey. My last video, I discussed a little bit about the who, what, when, where, and why. And I promised you that I'm going to tell you those things and really try to turn this process into a transparent one for all. So Justin Mays, co-founder, Prime Property Turkey. I've been doing this now for a little over 4.5, 5 years. I've been with a couple of other agencies in the past, but decided that I really wanted to change the way that the market was perceived from those looking to buy. And I knew that the only way that I could do that was by doing it on my own and controlling the process. So what I want to do today is I want to talk to you about the buying process as a whole. What we're going to do from start to finish, the questions you should ask, the details you should seek, really explaining how you can change how you interact with the agencies, how the information that you receive can be different. So I really want to start with that. The first thing that takes place is more than likely you make an inquiry on a website, right? You may make an inquiry on multiple websites. And that's probably more ideal because you want to get information from several different sources. I'm in this business, but I understand that, the more information you have, the better it is for you to make a decision. So, you reach out, you make a couple of inquiries, and you start getting contacted by the different agencies. So what do you do from there? What is the standard that you're looking for? What is the information that you want to know? Well, number one, you need to know what you're looking for to begin with. What is it that you're trying to accomplish? And this information being relayed to the agent is the most important thing. Because if you want to have real, true, open dialogue, you need to be able to, communicate exactly what it is that you want. Okay, because I'm only as good as the information that I have. And if you provide me with the correct information, I'm pretty good. So I want to know this type of stuff. Is it investment? Is it lifestyle? Is it just a holiday home? Is it, hey, I just like Istanbul, I want to be there. No, I want the citizenship. All of this information is very important to relay. So the agent that you're working with can get back to you with right information. And then the next step to that is the information that you seek. When you contact Prime Property Turkey, I'm going to show you exactly where the property is located. I'm going to tell you what the project name is. I'm going to give you this information without you even needing to ask. It's on my website because I want you to have that level of trust and confidence so you and I can have an open conversation. Let's be honest, this is my angle. Every agency, every company has an angle. But with me, I want to do things open and transparent. It's the only way that we can truly break down these barriers and make this a process that is not painful. This should be something that there's truth and there's honesty between the buyer and the seller, between the agency and the buyer itself. We're a buyer's agent. We represent you. So we have to gain your trust. And we have to have your trust. So, the first thing that you should really start to pay attention to when you're searching for properties here, when you're looking at websites, is what's the name of the project? Is it listed? If it's not listed, why is it not listed? There's always an explanation in this segment. It's, if you give the client that, what do they need you for? Well, they should need you for your expertise. Right? That's what I'm here for. I'm here to give you insight and details on the market. I'm here to tell you about how that area may fit into what you're looking to do. I'm here to tell you how that area can be beneficial. Not every area is going to be beneficial for you. So why do I need to mask it? I need to give you the tools so you can also take a look and see if it makes sense for yourself. So challenge. Look for these things. You should be able to go and look and find the project name. You should look and be able to find the location. Because, if you're able to do part of the homework with me as well, then you and I can come together and really make a difference in your search. We can become more laser focused. We can become more really dedicated and really spot on for what you're looking for. Those things are very, very important. We talk about on our website how we do personalized searches. Well, part of a personalized search is giving you enough information for you to know if what we're doing is actually personalized. So these are things that are very important for us to cover. It's very important for you to seek that information. So I'm going to reiterate, when you're searching, when you're looking, please go site by site. Look, where's the project name? Where's the location? Does it give you a Google map? We give you a Google map. Why not? That's what you deserve. So search these things, because this is how you're going to know if someone's being open and honest with you. They can talk about transparency. They can talk about location. But, in Istanbul, it's a city of 20 million people. From one street to the next, things change. So it's important to know where things are prior to start setting your goals on things. Otherwise, I can keep you focused on a project, keep you focused on an area without you really having any idea what it is, where it is, and why you should buy it or why you shouldn't buy it. Everyone has a different idea of what a good property is. So, again, I've harped on that, I know, but it's important for you as the buyer to be able to make these decisions for yourself. So that's what I really want to look for. And I want you to look for. The next thing that you should really be searching for in the buying process is your comfortability with the agency that you're dealing with. Are they being open? Are they giving you real answers? Are they giving you facts? Are they giving you details? Can they elaborate on what you want to know? Is it generic? Is it steered to one property or another? I can usually say that in this market, if you're being told that one option is the best option, here's your best advice. Run. Because it's not real. It's not real. Someone who's going to tell you that this is your best option doesn't have your best interest at heart. They have theirs at heart. And that's okay. I mean, this is a business, let's be honest. By me doing this, by me telling all of our secrets, by, showing locations and saying everything that we do, okay, sure. Is the plan for that to benefit me? Absolutely. Let's be honest. But if it's a mutual beneficial relationship, we both win. So, that's the stuff that you want to look for. Do they have your interest at heart or only our interest at heart? So look for the sincere communication. Look for, the questions. Not everything's going to be a beautiful line of communication. Sometimes I'll need to challenge you on what you're doing, on what you're looking for, on what the process is. Do they ask you about your documentation if you're buying for citizenship? How do they ask about your kids? Are they going to go to school? How old are they? Do you want English medium schools? Do you want full Turkish schools, government schools, private schools? All of this should be a part of the conversation. The property is the easiest thing, guys. Really, the property is the easiest part. The hardest part is finding which property fits your needs based on all of the million other factors. Okay, because we can find a property of similar value, of similar design, of similar size, just about anywhere. The thing is your kids need to be in a Turkish private school. They need to be in an Arabic private school. They need to be in an English or Turkish, private school. All of these things matter to how we're going to advise. So, the questions that are coming from your advisor, from your agency, should be ones that are asking about your personal details. ones that want to know how they can best help you. That's how you know if it's genuine. That's how you know if they're really searching and looking for you. If they're giving you options, they're telling you schools, they're telling you hospitals. I get excited about this because this is what is most important. This is where you appreciate what you're doing at the end of the day or you don't. And for me, the biggest appreciation is knowing that once it's done, once this process has taken place, that you're going to call me or you're going to write me and you're going to say, Justin, my kids love their school. We're really happy where we're at. The worst thing that can happen, myself here and being a business owner, is to get a phone call and say, why did you sell me this property? Fine, it's nice. But we can't go to the market here. My kids don't have a school. They have to be on a bus an hour and a half a day. That's because if I'm getting that phone call, I didn't take your interests to heart. So make sure that the people that you're working with, me, another agency, whatever, that they're asking you the right questions. Okay? Because that's how you're going to get to the best end conclusion. So, the next step to that, and I'm going to bounce around a little bit here because I want to have a conversation. I want to have a dialogue. I'm not running scripted here. I want you to really get genuine information that's coming from a real source. You've established who you want to work with based on the information they provide. You're continuing the communication with a couple of them who were asking the right questions. And then the next step is this. You've decided that you want to work with X, Y, and Z agency, and so you arrive here in Turkey, or you even decide to do something online. And the next thing is making that decision. You're going to go out and you're going to go see properties, or you're going to do virtual tours, whatever it shall be. Listen, it's your right to see options. It's your right to see locations. We don't have to close on the first day. We don't have to close on the second day. We don't have to close on the third day. But what you should be doing is you should be giving time to the agency to demonstrate that they can do this for you, that they want to invest the time in you. Leave it open-ended. See when they cut it off. If it takes me 5 days, 7 days, 10 days, whatever it is, we're going to do it to get to the right result. Because, this is the difference between being money-driven and being customer-driven. We want to be driven in a way that we are looking out for your best interests. I keep our shop boutique because I want to do personalized searches. I want things to be personal. And so, again, this is important. Where are they taking you? Why are they taking you there? Who built it? What's their relationship with the person that built it? Do they have a stake in this project? That's fine if they do. But just make sure that they're taking you to places that they don't have a stake in. This is important because it's if they're only taking you to places that they have a particular interest in, then that's of really no benefit to you. That's to their benefit 100%. So, you've got to balance the odds here. You've got to balance the percentages and make sure that you're seeing things that are suitable, not just for them, but are only suitable for you. That's the most important part. Demand it, guys. Tell them, hey, I want to see options. I want to see more than 2 or 3 things. And if they say, well, that's the best fit for you, then again, I'm going to give you another piece of advice. Run! Go find someone who is going to take the time for you to make a good decision. Okay? We can get things done in a day or 2. It depends on your familiarity. It depends on if we've really nailed down what it is that you're looking for. But that's not always the case. The case is, is identifying all these different factors and using those factors to push us where we want to be. And where we want to be is what's most suitable for you. So, be Be your own best advocate. Don't feel that you need to make a decision today or tomorrow. Make a decision with the people that want to actually see things through and help you out. I'm gonna kind of cut this off here in the next minute or so, so we don't draw out. But it's important that you understand the things that should be obvious. Okay, if you go to the U.S., you've got the MLS system where everything's covered. I don't have an MLS system here, but what I can do is try to give you a few things: the locations, the names, the details, and give you options. And that way you have really the most open opportunity that I can provide here. And make sure that you're demanding this information from anyone that you speak to. Because really, this is the most important part. If they're not transparent with you in the beginning, they're not going to be transparent with you in the end. So take that into consideration. Plan out your search yourself. Give yourself the resources. Understand what needs to be done. Check around and let us know. Stay tuned for our next episode as we'll really kind of take a deeper dive into what's available. We'll start talking about locations. We'll start talking about some of this other info. And we'll keep peeling this apart until we get somewhere that it's beneficial for you and that you're getting real information. That's the only thing I want out of this. Is I see the comments below that says, Justin, thanks for the right info. Thanks for the real info. If I get that, then I know that I've done the right thing. Until next time,